So we started off with this topic, chapter number 5, seeds and seeds. And in the last class, we did seed and its parts, the outer protective covering that we see in the seeds, that is called the seed coat. And inside the seed are cotyledons, which are the seed leaves that store food for the baby plant, which is called the embryo. If you turn to page number 45, you'll see these two exercises. And if you have done the activity that you were supposed to do on 15th of August, which was to plant a tree, plant a seed, you'll be able to answer these two exercises. For this, you have to do it in your books only. You can answer this on your own. In this, it says how many days did it took to your stem to come out, and if your stem hasn't come out, you can leave this question for now, this and this. Next, it says which seeds do not grow at all. So is after some time you'll be able to answer this question. It says, if was there any problem in your seed not growing up, and why do you think it happened? Then next it says, was your plant, did your plant dry up, or did it turn yellow? So it might have happened if you expose it to too much of sunlight. मतलब आपने उसको बहुत ज़्यादा sunlight में, बहुत ज़्यादा sun direct heat में रख दिया, but it didn't require that much heat or sunlight, पर आपने वहाँ रख दिया, तो वो dry हो जाएगा और yellow हो जाएगा. What would happen if the plants do not get water? So they are asking, what would happen if the plants do not get proper amount of water? Again, it will get dry up or it will turn yellow. So next it says, what is inside the seed? As we all know, inside the seed there are seed leaves or the cotyledons, and the baby plant, which is called the embryo. Next, it says, how does a big plant grow from a tiny seed? So when you put a tiny seed into the soil, it needs right amount of air, water, sunlight, and nutrients which it get from soil or the food that is made by the leaves to grow up into a big tree or big plant. Next, it says on the next page, this is the activity. As we all know, plants, they do not move. When you plant a tree, it grows at the same place only. So they're asking if what would have happened if plants could walk. So you have to draw a picture. You have to imagine how would your plant look if it would walk. It could walk. So you have to draw this in your notebooks, in your EVS copies. Let's move forward. Next, on page number 47, you'll see this paragraph. It says wandering seeds, seeds that love to wander, that love to move, or that love to travel. So plants cannot move around. Once they grow, they remain in the same place. But the seeds are great travelers. They like to travel. They can reach far and wide. So they can reach to far away places. They can go to different places. Look at picture 1 on the next page and see the flying seeds. So this is the picture 1, and these seeds, they are flying. They are seeming as if they are flying, and this is the insect. It has sneezed. So they're asking you if you have ever seen a seed that can fly, and if you have seen, what is it called in your area. So now there was an activity on the previous pages in which you have to collect as many seeds as you can, and now what you have to do with those collected seeds, you have to guess how many of them would have traveled by flying. By flying here means which can easily be blown by विंड, जो विंड के साथ आराम से उड़ के आ सकती है, easily be blown by wind. So look at picture 2. This seed, so this seed, it it cannot fly. So it says it cannot fly because it's big, and now as you can see it has some hair like thing on it. It says, but it can still travel by sticking onto the fur of animals or on clothes. In this way, it gets a free ride, it travels to different places. Did you get any new idea from these socks? Read how the idea of Velcro came to George Mestral. So you must have seen the Velcro, which is they are the two strips that stick together and they work, they work as a closure. वो किसी भी चीज को बंद करने के लिए यूज होती है. For example, the clothes, shoes, bags, belts, or and many more other things. So it says this happened in 1948. One day, George Mestral came back from a walk with his dog. He was amazed to find seeds sticking all over his clothes and on his dog's fur. So one day he came back, George Mestral, he went to a walk with his dog, and when he came back, he saw that many seeds were stuck, many seeds were on his clothes and on his dog's fur. So he noticed them. He was very surprised about that fact. So he observed these seeds under a microscope. We all know what is a microscope. It is an equipment which makes smaller things visible. If we put smaller things that are not visible by naked eye under the microscope, we can easily see it because it enlarges it, increase the size of that thing. He saw that the seeds had many tiny hooks. So the seeds, they have some sort of hook which got stuck to clothes or fur. This gave Mestral the idea of making Velcro, and he made a material with similar tiny hooks that would stick. Velcro is used to stick together many things. So that's how the Velcro was made. He saw, with the help of the seeds and their tiny hooks, George Mestral, he came up with this idea of making a material that could stick like the seeds stuck to the clothes and the fur. So that's how he got inspiration from the nature, and that's how the Velcro was made. Okay, so what was these? So seeds, they were traveling to different places. They were traveling uh, far away by wind or by, sticking to clothes or dog's fur. So these were all the ways in which they were spreading, they were scattering. So from this comes this word seed dispersal. Dispersal, you must have heard in your morning assembly. When the morning assembly is over, you are asked to disperse, right? Disperse means you have to scatter or go to your classes or to different directions. So basically, it means to scatter, right? So dispersal means scattering or going in different directions. Then it says seed dispersal is the movement, spread, or transport of seeds away from the parent plant. Parent plant is the plant which for which the seeds are scattered. मतलब जिसकी seeds scatter हुई हैं, that is the parent plant. So seed dispersal means the scattering of seeds is called seed dispersal. जो सीड्स है वो डिस्पर्स हो रही है, मतलब स्कैटर हो रही है, दे आर गोइंग इन डिफरेंट डायरेक्शंस. So that is called the seed dispersal. Now this seed dispersal, it happens in four ways. So four ways. First way is the by wind, as we have already seen. By water also, the seeds are scattered around. By animals and human beings, we have seen an example of it. By explosion or bursting of pods. So let's discuss and see all these ways. So first is the dispersal by wind. Some seeds are carried away by the wind. So some seeds, they are carried away by the wind. These seeds are small and light. So these seeds, they are very small and light, and that's why they are easily, carried away by the wind. These have hair which help them to be carried away. So these seeds, they have hair like something, as you can see in this picture also. They have some hair like thing, and that help them to uh, that have help them to be carried away by the wind. Examples are dandelions and cotton. So this is the dandelion. So you must have seen this plant. So when the wind is blowing, then these, these hair like things, they separate from the flower, and these are the seeds, and they, they're blown by the wind, and they go to different and far away places, and that's how they are scattered, they are dispersed by wind. And here, this is the cotton plant. As you can see, the wind is blowing, and these are the seeds that are being scattered, that are being dispersed by the wind. So the next phase is dispersal by water. So seeds of plants that grow in or near water bodies are carried away to different places by water. So some plants that grow in or near water bodies that uh, you know uh, anything, river or sea or ocean, pond. So whatever plants that grow in the water body or near those water bodies, the plant is the carrier. Plant takes away the seeds from one place to another. Examples are coconut and lotus. Coconut, as you know, coconut trees, they are all grown near the water bodies, near the sea or the oceans, and and water, it, it transports or it scatter its seeds from one shore to another, from one place to another, and that's why they are all grown they are all grown nearby or around the bodies only. So as you can see, the seed, the coconut seed, it's placed near a beach, near a water body, and the this sea or this ocean must have, brought it from another place, and when with the waves it got here on this beach, and now it will grow. Next is the lotus. As we know, lotus, it grows in the water, and it's, its seeds. These are its seeds, and with the water, it travels from one place to another, and then it mixes with the soil, and then a new lotus plant is grown. So water also, it helps to scatter seeds from one place to another, and that's how new plants grow with the help of water and its seed dispersal methods. Examples are coconut and lotus. Next is the dispersal by animals and human beings. So animals and human beings also help in dispersing seeds, also help in scattering or, you know, taking seeds from one place to another. The spines or the hair on some seeds. So some seeds have spines, thorns like things, and some have hair on them, and that stick to the hair of the animals or clothes of the humans to reach different places. So as we have already seen in that, Velcro thing. So the hair on these seeds, the hooks on these things, get attached to the hair of animals and to humans' clothes, and that's how they reach. That's how they, travel to different places with those animals and human beings. Next, some animals and birds eat the fruits and drop the seeds. So some animals and, birds who live in jungle, they eat the fruits of a plant, and they throw away the seeds in different places, and that's how new plants grow in different places. And also insects like butterflies, they sit on flowers, and क्या होता है, flowers पे वो बैठती हैं, they suck out the, nectar, juice of that flower, and the seeds of that flower, it gets stuck to the insect body, और जब वो किसी और flower पर बैठते हैं, और they go to any other place, so that, that seed, it drops, और फिर वहीं से कोई एक नया plant grow करता है. So insects like butterflies sit on flowers and carry its seeds to different places. So here is this animal, and it's, storing, or it's keeping the seeds stored at one place, and that's how a new plant grows from that. And humans, if they are not, if the seeds are not sticking to their clothes, sometimes the if you're talking about people who are like, who have the profession of, growing plants, for example, the gardeners or the farmers, so they spread seeds intentionally. ऐसा भी होता है ना कि जैसे गार्डनर्स हैं एंड फार्मर्स हैं, वो स्प्रेड्स जानबूझ के स्कैटर करते हैं टू make the crops or make the plants grow. As you can see in this picture, this person, he's scattering the seeds himself by the hand so as to grow more trees, plants, or crops. Next, so as you can see this video, so the this these plants, these are sorry, these animals, they are eating the fruits and all, and then these seeds are also in their body, and with the excreta new plants grow from that. And these are the seeds that are stuck to insects bodies. They travel to different places. These are the hairs that we were talking about. Then the horses, they also have some seeds stuck to them. When they travel to different places, they drop at different places. Then squirrel, it eat, or it stores different seeds in the ground, and that's how new trees grow. So these were all the methods. Next is the dispersal by explosion or bursting of pods. So some seeds of some plants are present inside pods, inside some some packages, which burst open when they are ripe, and they scatter the seeds. So, if you talk about okra or the ladyfinger or the peas or the beans, which are the seeds of those plants, they are covered, है ना, वो ऐसे पैक होते हैं. बट क्या होता है, when those they burst, ऐसा होता है कि जब वो बहुत ज्यादा फुल हो जाते हैं, when they are fully ripe, तो वो burst कर जाते हैं, वो explode कर जाते हैं. Or that's how those peas or that seeds of ladyfinger, they scatter around, and that's how new plants grow from them. From the scattering of seeds, when these plants they burst, for example peas, beans, or ladyfinger, so their seeds, they are closed. And when these plants, when these things, when these fruits or vegetables, they get ripe, वो जब पक जाते हैं, तो उनकी जो वो कवरिंग होती है, that explodes, और उसके बाद जो seeds होते हैं वो सब scatter हो जाते हैं. From that scattering, new plants grow. So that is it for the seed dispersal and the ways of dispersal of seeds.